Yeah. Why don't we look at the probably the best game of the postseason so far, which was the Astros comeback yesterday.
Wow. Yep, let's go.
So first game of the ALDS, Seattle is at Houston. If you don't know, the final score was 8-7 Houston as they scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th and 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th on a walk-off home run. And this was an absolutely crazy ending, very questionable ending. A lot of Mariners fans are not happy right now, or really anyone who's anti-Astros, which, to be honest, is probably everyone except Astros fans.
Oh, baseball world, get over it. My Lord, it was 5,000 years ago.
Oh, it doesn't make it right. No one's rooting for the Astros, and half those players are like still there. So what happened yesterday was Robbie Ray, who was a left-handed pitcher, he's a starter. He came in yesterday to face Yordan Alvarez, probably the best hitter in baseball, in the bottom of the 9th inning on 2 days rest. Yordan Alvarez is a lefty, and Robbie Ray is a lefty. So just based on that, you think, hey, maybe this makes sense, right? Well, here's what happened. Robbie Ray got blown up. He threw 2 pitches, and the second pitch on an 0-1 count was absolutely crushed, 435 feet for a 3-run walk-off home run. So now let's look at kind of the numbers behind it. In 2022, say, how did Yordan Alvarez do against lefties? Well, he hit .299 against righties, and he hit .321 versus lefties.
How about that number?
And he is a lefty, so he had a 400 on-base percentage versus righties and a 412 versus lefties. So right there, he's showing he hits lefties just as good, if not better, than righties.
So let's bring a lefty in.
So we think, hey, let's look at Robbie Ray. Well, how did Robbie Ray do? And he was better against lefties, as he should be. He is a lefty pitcher. His batting average against lefties was like 212, 260 on base. All that's good. But here's the problem. Robbie Ray threw 10.2 innings against this year versus the Astros, and he gave up 13 runs.
Wow.
Which is an ERA of 10.97. That is the worst amongst any team this year for him, and that's also the highest ERA or really highest OPS that any pitcher has given up against the Astros in all of baseball this year.
Only on Speaking of Sports will you get
with a minimum of 4 innings pitched.
Just the guy we want to bring in, Coach.
Yeah, right.
And why would Seattle be upset about this?
So Paul Seward, who is a righty, he is their closer. He had a 2.67 ERA this year. He had 20 saves in 25 opportunities. And against lefties, his batting average was 167, 245 on base. All of his numbers against lefties are more effective than Robbie Ray. A reminder, Robbie Ray's batting average against lefties, 212. Paul Seward's, 167. So go to the next page here, guys, and look at this. Seward is better against lefties in every single major category. And as I said before, Robbie Ray's OPS against the Astros this year is higher than any other pitcher in baseball with at least 4 innings pitched. The Astros have hit 442 this year with an 865 slug against Robbie Ray. Why are we bringing this guy in? On top of that, despite that Robbie Ray had a good year, he's always struggled with the long ball, which is the only thing you don't want at that point is a 3-run home run. He allowed the 3rd most home runs in baseball this year with 32 home runs allowed. An argument can literally be made that this was the worst pitcher on the planet to come in and face Yordan Alvarez and the Astros against this moment. And no, there's more. Yordan Alvarez, he's now hitting 500
on a roll
with a 1.9 OPS against Robbie Ray with 2 hits and 2 walks and 6 plate appearances. You know how Yordan Alvarez does against Paul Seward, the guy who was in there? He's 1 for 7 in his career. So let's just sum it all up here. Here are the 8 or 7 facts that were going on. Robbie Ray's terrible against the Astros all year.
Check.
He's gave up the 3rd most home runs in baseball this year.
Check.
He has 0 saves in his MLB career. He's a starting pitcher.
Check.
Yordan Alvarez hits lefties just as good as righties, if not better.
Check.
Paul Seward, the closer, who got replaced, had a great year and has better stats than Robbie Ray in all major categories.
Check.
Yordan Alvarez has destroyed Robbie Ray over his career.
Check.
And Yordan Alvarez has struggled against Paul Seward over his career.
Check.
Now, with these facts in mind, the manager, Scott Servas, who makes an estimated $800,000 a year for these critical decisions, brought in Robbie Ray.
Check.
Tell me how that makes any sense.
Yes, hello. Sure we can. This is Major League Baseball. They want to know if you'll join the show. We hate to lose you, but
no, but I will take the managing job over in Seattle.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
Well, you can get it now that Tony La Russa is finally retired.
Can we agree that's his best catch rant out of the whole bit of the year?
Super.
Nice job.
Thank you.